The Valkyrie is a high-performance parachute. It's a high-speed parachute.
Man, I'd describe the Valkyrie as a beautifully opening canopy that is extremely responsive.
The Valkyrie is by far my favorite parachute I've ever jumped. It does things that I just didn't think were possible on canopies. It's the nicest opening canopy that I've ever jumped. It's fast, it's responsive, it's got so much flare power, it's got so much range. I can get back from long spots, I can land it where I want, I can shut it down. Super responsive to harness input. It's the first canopy that when I jumped it, that I felt like I didn't really have to do anything. Just thinking about what I wanted to do, and it responded and it flew exactly how I wanted.
When I'm throwing that pilot chute out, you know, parachute comes off my back, parachute inflates from the center out. Very consistent on heading, nice stable openings.
Oh, it's butter. I love it. It's like a hot knife through butter. It opens up and it's flying.
It's the best opening I've experienced so far in my entire career.
They're 99.9% on heading, like every single jump. They're the best opening I've ever had. Once it's open, you pop those toggles, that thing just takes off. It's got a very wide range. You can dive it really hard, but you can also get on the rears or the toggles, really slow it down, get a lot of float time, make it really far back from a long spot. The front riser pressure is really light, it's really easy to manage and handle through the turn, help you build some speed.
The rears are super powerful. Great for coming back on long spots, really being able to find that spot to be able to pitch that canopy and be able to get yourself back.
And the toggles are just super impressive. They have so much power at the bottom end, just blows the comp velo out of the water.
The Valkyrie is very natural to fly with the harness.
There's a lot of responsiveness from the canopy, but it's not so much that it's actually tough to control.
It seems like all I have to do is think about the turn that I want or the input I want, and it's already giving it to me.
You know, it takes a little getting used to, but once you harness the power, it's pretty amazing. Yeah, so the hybrid Valkyrie is essentially the Valkyrie, but with different materials in the ribs, so it's a more rigid sail fabric. Just generally takes the performance to a new level. It's just kind of like a Valkyrie on steroids is the way it felt like to me.
The hybrid Valkyrie has the same opening characteristics. The speed and the flying and the handling and the responsiveness, it's very, very similar. It definitely feels more rigid, like more pressurized and more rigid, solid wing.
The biggest difference is it's got a lot more power in the rears and also the toggles, especially the rear risers. They really drive that canopy out of the recovery arc, give you a lot of horizontal speed.
And then as you transfer to the brakes, then it just gives you a lot, and you have plenty of lift until the end.
It's even closer to the Peregrine. It's like basically right there.
I'm like still shaking. I got up to barrel roll, then I started screaming like a little girl because it was so much fun.
I love to do free fly, VFF, I do free fall jumps, I love to shoot. If you tell me I can choose only one canopy, I will choose the Valkyrie, for sure. Because it has the best opening out there, it has the best glide for long spots, bad spots, and it has just a lot of power for high-speed landings and high-speed shoots. So it has it all.
I do not want to jump another parachute ever again. I love the Valkyrie.
If you don't have the money to buy a Valkyrie, don't try it. It's that good.